Today is the deadline for the Department of Justice to respond to former President Trump's request for a special master to review evidence seized during the search of his Mar A Lago estate. The latest developments in that investigation come as President Biden ramps up his midterm campaigning. Today he's talking crime. Thursday he's set for a primetime speech on threats to democracy. NBC's Alice Barr has the latest from Washington.
Today, it's the Justice Department's turn in the high-stakes back and forth over classified documents seized from former President Trump's Mar A Lago estate. A federal judge ordered the government to respond today to the former president's call for an independent special master to review the evidence and determine if anything should be returned. The judge signaling she's inclined to grant the request after a hearing Thursday.
But she may think, in a high-profile case, and they don't get much more high-profile than this one, that having a neutral third party is better for everybody in the long run.
But the Justice Department says it's already filtered through the material and set aside what could be protected under attorney-client privilege.
We need a judge to monitor our access to these documents.
I do believe that the Trump legal team is looking to use this as an overall delay.
A third-party review could slow the investigation and the national security damage assessment the intelligence community wants to conduct.
If documents have been spilled, so to speak, then it could be that we have sources overseas whose lives are in danger.
The White House insisting President Biden did not ask for that assessment and has not been briefed. The president pushing toward the midterms today in battleground Pennsylvania, where he hopes to seize the traditionally Republican law and order campaign message. President Biden seeking to highlight his administration's increased funding for police and pointing to Trump supporters' attacks on the FBI following the Mar A Lago search. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
Also today, after having some difficulty lining up lawyers, the Trump legal team is adding a new attorney to its ranks. He's Florida's former Solicitor General, and some analysts think his entry marks an elevated legal fight from this point on.